So today I'm going to be maintaining the cube tank on the right hand side of this shelving unit. This is home to my betta imbellis and it's one of the easiest tanks that I have to maintain. So I'm just going to go through and show you step by step what I do within a month to keep this tank looking fresh and looking good and keeping this fish healthy. I wanted to sort of use this tank to show that botanical and plant aquascapes and wild bettas aren't actually as difficult and challenging as people can make them out to be. As long as you're prepared for it, actually they are quite nice little systems to work with. So just sit back, relax, and let me know if you have any questions at the end of this video. I will always give the glass a good clean using these NT Labs algae sponges. This way, when I do the partial water change afterwards, I'm removing a lot of the algae cells that I've just disturbed into the water column. Now I'm just going to remove the salvinia from the top because they always get stuck in my hand when maintaining tanks and it gets really annoying. Now it's time to trim some of these stem plants, so the lobelia and the lineophylla are both going to get trimmed using these nano scissors. They are brilliant for these little tanks because you can get into the little nooks and crannies without disturbing the hardscape and the botanicals and some of the other plant species. Not only will the really quite drastic trim help make these plants much bushier, but they'll also allow some of the slower growing plants to get some light. Now it's time for the really messy part where I clean out the filter. Now this is a Fluval 1 Plus, which is so old, at least 10 years old, and it's still running brilliant. So I'm going to be topping up straight from the tap, so I will be dosing for the full volume of the tank, not just what I'm adding in. So now it's time for us to fill in the gaps that have been left by removing some of the larger leaves. It also helped to keep some of the aquarium soil that I used, the Aquascape soil, kept behind and not in view, contaminating the sand foreground. If you have a surface skimmer, you don't need to do this, but unfortunately for me, my net is my surface skimmer, so I've got to get rid of those loose leaves.
So I should have turned the filter back on before finishing the water change, so I could have removed some of this debris, but it's okay. It'll just act as a food source for some of the microorganisms in the shrimps. And now add the salvinia back in, like I said I would. Now, for anyone who's as messy as me when doing water changes, you got to clean the glass on the outside to get rid of those water streaks that you would have left behind. So give it a good spray and a wipe, and it'll be looking as good as new. So thanks so much for watching this video, something slightly different without me really featuring in it, but I really hope you enjoyed seeing how I go about maintaining this low maintenance scape.